Boy, is this going to be a fun one. Alright, let's get into this. Time to, actually, before we do that, I'm going to turn down the volume in my headphones a little bit because it's kind of loud. Alright, so, here we go. We left off with Riku finishing up all the other 3 stats. So, luck is the last one. And then we have to go through with everybody and fill in what they're missing down there, but luck is the last thing that we have to do. So that means we gotta start fighting raiders here. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go for one. No. I'm trying to think about what the best way to go about this is. I'm thinking maybe just summon. I don't know what is, Does player work on it? It doesn't go well. Oh yeah, and that's right, he counters. He counters everything with ult. Great. Forgot about that. Yay! Oh. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I wonder if, COD would be the way to go with this one. I have no idea how long this is going to take. Oh, he counters this with ultimate too. I guess he literally counters everything with ultimate. Scared. Okay, yeah. This is all right. It's just gonna take time. That's what yeah. Okay. Forgot about that. Okay. Double cast I can't remember what double cast is. Special. Yeah, double cast. Alright, that's not good. I don't want to give him much. We'll say 128. I'm feeling a low number. Come on, do it. Nope. Okay. Yep. See ya, Yogi. I tried. There we go. Oh, well, that's red. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I see how it's gonna be. I need to go use the bathroom. So I'll be right back, and I'm gonna try and find a way to beat Greater Sphere, because I can't remember how I did it before. So yeah, I'll be right back.
FF10 rocks.
Alright, let's get back into this now. Alright. Let's see here. Greater sphere. Alright. So this was saying use weapons that hit for 999. Have auto protect, auto haste, armor. Or no, it was auto life. Yeah, that way they could, yeah. What is auto life, Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, so for... Break HP is Wings to Discovery, which I don't have that many of. Not really sure what auto life would be. Maybe we should just try the Yojium over and over again. Problem is 60 times. That's a lot. That is definitely a lot. I have 2 Lux Spheres, and I need 60. Oh gosh. The other ones I don't need anymore though. Like, all these. I'll keep them for now just in case I do end up needing them. But as far as I'm aware, I don't need them. Also, I know I don't need any more P-spheres. I know that for a fact. Alright. Well, I guess, yeah. I guess we are just gonna have to Yojium. And with that Zamato. It's gonna suck. Nope. One second. Oh gosh. Alright. So he has 1.5 million health. Every turn we're hitting for 100,000. So we have to hit him 16 times total, because it's a little less than 100k. So... Titus is in yellow now, so I don't know if he's not doing max damage anymore. So we need to fix that. Have units start healing you guys. Yeah, and on Yuna's next turn, we need to have her, Yuna's next turn, we need to have her, summon. So the summon can take the hit. We'll bring out, the animal. I almost forgot his name. We'll bring her out. Oh wow, no. Anima actually survived. We won't survive too often. Kind of... Huh. Okay. I definitely want Titus to do it all the way. There we go. Gosh. This thing. You're gonna have to do that 28 more times. And that doesn't include any time we get Dark Matter, other than Flux Force. So, yeah. No, there's things that we can do more efficiently, but... Okay. One thing I'm thinking that might be a good idea is, maybe go ahead and get all of the, get all of our stats back up. I'm thinking that might not be a bad idea. Yeah. So we're gonna have Titus. Come on, go down over there. Along with Kimahri. Actually, no, Kimahri already has that. Yeah, Kimahri already has the entire bottom half of the board filled. He needs to start. Actually, where's Kimahri right now? Kimahri's down there. Okay. In that case, Kimahri can go right there, and that's where we will start him. Riku. She needs to go down over here. Titus. Riku. Riku will leave for now. She can stay. He can stay. Actually, no. I guess let's just focus one character at a time. Just to kind of make it easy. Just like the first time we did. Just focus one. Actually, I should have gone the other way, honestly. Where I can get his strength and defense all the way up. That's what I want to be focusing right now. This is strength. This is taking me back. Taking me back to the center. So I can go with Titus. Yeah, and we'll just focus him for now. Getting all of his stats back. For right now, I really only cared about having his strength max. Just that way we could, get on with this. So, fight monsters, original, creator series, yes. I hate this fight so much. Actually, it might have you and cast regen on it. I wonder how effective regen would be in this situation. Oh. It's only going to be 100 over time, isn't it? I guess it is big enough. Maybe. Maybe it's just right. I guess it would be more efficient to be double casting right now. I just thought about that. Double casting Flare. Then I might be able to do it in one swoop. So if I'm hitting for 100,000 every Flare, then yeah, I guess that would be more, that would be quicker. Then I don't have to really cure, because Khaled Ball is based on how much health you have, the actual strength of the weapon. Almost down to his anima, but it's been moving, because this thing takes 2 turns. Not hitting for full. That's why not hitting. Guess now's a good time to see if this is useful. Okay, yeah. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad getting all of his strength back up. So now we can dip down to 15. Still be okay. This is closer to 16 now. Probably keep that in mind. Just think. this isn't really that bad. It's just a lot of waiting for animations. I have to do it 7 times more on Earth Eater. Do it 7 times. For every once that I've done this, I have to do this 7 times. So we're at 6 out of 60 now. So, yay. This is just ridiculous. His defense is almost all the way back up. Ugh. It's just crazy. Fight monsters. Original. Okay. There we go. Seven. Really pushing this. 13. Oh no. It didn't hit for full damage. So I think, okay, so we found the limit. Titus' limit is about 6,000 now. Before he stops getting full damage. So we were at 13. So So 2 more full damage hits and he'll be dead. Ultima, then hydraulic press. Oh wow. Okay, so this will finish it off. That should have finished it off. Maybe from the damage that I didn't do. Oh no. Am I about to get hydraulic pressed? I hope not. Pretty sure Waka has a turn. Ooh, I got Titus. Come back up. There we go. So 1 bit of heal. If things go well, 1 bit of healing is all. That's probably going to be the fastest way to go about this. This is just ridiculous. I don't know why I wanted to do this. So how many items do I have total now? How many spheres do I have? 8. 8 out of 60. Okay. Well. Just for the sake of having it all on stream, I'm gonna keep streaming, but I'm gonna unplug my mic, that way I can just like listen to music and stuff like that, just during the stupid grind that I want to do. So, if anything important happens, I'll, you know, plug my mic back in, and if anyone comes into the chat, then I'll make sure to come back and all that stuff. So, yeah. So, enjoy the grind.
he lives.
That's right. He does live. Oh man. It's definitely good to be back playing this again. Feels like it's been ages. We kind of have been.
Can't hear a word you say.
Can't hear anything. Here, let me, let's see. Right there. Is that better? Is that better? Is that any better? I actually got a headset now. I'm not using a Guitar Hero mic anymore, so...
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I actually did get a headset, so, you know, like I said, I'm not using a Guitar Hero mic that's just set on my desk anymore. It's pretty nice. So yeah, I've been back and playing somewhat regularly. So, you know, now that band's over and everything. So, my goal is going to be at least playing this 4 times a week. At least 4 times. Now, I haven't played this in 6 days as of right now. Before today, I hadn't played it for 6 days, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm gonna try and stream at least 4 times a week doing this. Because I do still have school and everything, so...
Don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't kill it with overkill. Darn. Oh well. So now we're at 9 Lux Spirits out of 60. Yeah, this doesn't really pressure me a lot. I like to, you know, if I'm going to do it, I would like to try and do it regularly again, but, you know, like during summer, like it was a very strict, like, you know, I had an alarm set on my phone, 9:47. It was labeled as Boston till West time. Oh my gosh, the memories, man, the memories. Yeah. Like I said, this doesn't really pressure me. And then, you know, it's just like a goal to kind of go 4 times. I have been, whenever I have friends over, I have been streaming Borderlands whenever I have Zach with me, so that's always a good time. But, I really do enjoy streaming this, especially whenever I have, you know, whenever I have you guys here and... Yeah. before I started streaming, it had literally been 6 months since the last Final Fantasy stream, and it's because I had picked up Final Fantasy 12, and then I sort of just got away from streaming and, you know, everything, but I decided to come back and finish what I started with this, so. And that includes the Dark Aeons. And I had a list somewhere a long time ago of everything that I still needed to do. And I have no idea what happened to it. I have no clue. So. I'm sure it's somewhere around here, though. Alright. Here we go. Time for another super long, super boring fight.
Long time no see, Androgen.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's nice to see people starting to come back. So yeah, how have you guys been? I know it has been a while, like I said, around 6 months-ish since the last time I've seen some of you, so. I can't remember who it was. Someone stopped by on, I think it was on one of the Borderlands streams. I can't remember who. One thing, I don't know what it is, my chair has gotten a lot less squeaky since we left off. At this point it's just kind of creepy more than squeaky. So. As soon as I say that, it starts creaking more than it has in the past month and a half. I need to find Wakka's limit when he starts to dip below max damage. His weapon being linked to his health. Yeah, beating back's nice. There's still a few things that we never did before I left. And that's we never renamed some of those Aeons. We still have, I think, 3 rename cards. So. Trying to think who's left to name. I think we didn't name Ixion.
It's been good, but by school stinks.
Yeah. Being back in school is, you know, it's meh. Like, it's school, so, you know. I'm a senior in high school, so I'm going to be graduating this year and, you know, off to college the next, so. Down goes Emma. 11 out of 60 total.
Will ye can you turn you gameplay down a bit?
Yeah. Turn the game volume down just a bit. Let's see here. Let's see, where do I find that? Maybe in audio sharing settings? No? No, not in audio sharing. Audio. Let's see here. I'm actually not sure. Can you turn your gameplay down a bit? I think that may be the quietest I can get it. Because I don't think turning it down on my headphones turns it down on stream. PS4. I've always been on PS4, so yeah, I don't think turning that down turns down the actual game volume. I don't think there's a setting. Yeah, no. What I might be able to do is turn my mic stuff up and then just have it balanced better. I did get a headset, so the audio may be not as balanced as it used to be.
Okay, that's fine, but TY.
Yeah, I tried. Yeah, like I said, I can turn my mic up a bit. So, right about there, yeah. Let's go with that. Yeah, so, yeah, like I said, though, I got a headset and, you know, trying to, like, find a new balance, I guess. Because I used to, whenever I used my old Guitar Hero mic, I would just turn it all the way up because it wasn't a really sensitive mic, so. Alright, 11 out of 60. Here we go. Going for 13. That's 2. Three. Four. Gosh. This fight, I swear. It's 5. One more turn with you. Alright. Summon. Hydraulic press and rip. Close. And this is gonna be rip though. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I should have cured Titus. Oh well, I know Titus can take another one before he's all the way down. So probably good that I heal Waka instead. Why did that hit Titus so... Oh, I was about to say, why did that hit him so hard? Then I realized he just didn't have a lot of health to begin with. Come on. Greater Sphere can't have that much health left. So I'm healing these guys for now. You know, I can keep alive just fine. The other two, I need to make sure that are kept alive. There we go. Oh my gosh.
Okay, can you help me? I am stuck at the first Machina battle was ice.
Was ice. Stuck at the first Machina battle was ice. Are you talking about the Wendigo fight? First Machina battle. $13 Lux Spheres. This is just ridiculous. Okay. 13 going on 15. And there we go. Yeah, to me it sounds like you're talking about the Wendigo fight, if you're saying Machina and ice.
Where they cancel your creatures.
They cancel your creatures. I'm trying to think about what you're talking about, because I can't remember. Machina that. I'm gonna go grab my Final Fantasy X guide real quick, because I don't have it over by me. That's probably something I should do. Oh man, where did I put it? Is it all the way in the bottom? What? There we go. There we go. Alright, let's get back. Alright, they cancel your creatures. I'm trying to think. think it sounds like you're talking about the Wendigo with the Negator. Or not the Wendigo fight. It's the thing, yeah, the Negator, right before it. Let's see. Should be right. Should be before Gooey, right before Gooey. Where's it after? Yeah, it's after Luca. Yeah, it's after all that stuff. It's after Jose. After the Moonflow. After Guadaslam. After the Thunder Plains. Macalania. Here we go. Yeah, are you talking about the crawler and the Negator?
I can't remember Expley, it's been so long, and it's where you low level.
I think so. I think that's probably it. Yeah, this is saying first you should try and take out the flying thing, the Negator, that's up in the air. Because you won't be able to cast spells or summon anything until it is gone. Focus Waka on disposing that, and then use talents of Arin, Kamari, or Titus to assault the crawler. And that's what it's saying. That's what the book is saying. So focus on the Negator first, which is the little flying guy, and then after that, or while you're using Waka to do that, use your heavy hitters to, your heavy physical hitters to be cracking down on the crawler. Oh man, that takes me back. That goes back to right. No, yeah, no.
Okay, TY.
Yep. Yeah, it has been a long time. It's been way too long. It's good to be back. Good to be getting back into this.
Where can you find that book?
I have, to be totally honest, I have no idea. It's the old Brady Games book for the original Final Fantasy X. And, let's see here. This was printed in... This book was printed in, I believe that says 2002. So, yeah, this was printed in 2002. Back then it was $15. I don't know if you might be able to find it on Amazon. Maybe. Let me look real quick. Maybe might as well. Yeah, my copy is a little... It's not in the best condition. It's still bound, which is good, which is crazy considering, you know, thing is working on 16 years old at this point. Alright, Brady Games, Final Fantasy X. Let's see here. You can actually find... Oh boy. You can find them on Amazon, but I'm reading out of the original release, not the 10.2 HD remaster. I'm reading out of the 10, just the normal one. Alright, Waka's no longer dealing max damage, so I need to keep that in mind. Yeah. So some of the stuff is a little bit different from my book to other things. So, you know, it says here, the original one, you can find used.
Okay.
Yeah, it says you can find used for around 10 bucks. For an acceptable condition one is what it says. But if you want the 10/10-2 guide, then it's looking like that one's gonna run you a pretty penny. A very pretty penny. Alright. Waka. Waka. I want to kill Titus. Yeah. This is saying... I'm seeing around 60-70 bucks for the 10/10-2 guide for the HD remaster, which is kind of crazy. I am perfectly happy with my guide. I don't really want to go out and spend all that. To be totally honest. There we go.
I do not like the X2 or the X3.
The X2 or the X3? I have no idea what you mean by that. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, some of this stuff has auto phoenix. I wish I would have known that before I started putting stuff on other things.
Never mind.
No? Okay. Alright. Alright. Where are we at? Are we at 15 now? Or 17? We're at 15. Jeez. I can only imagine how long Earth Eater's gonna take. Greater Sphere. Alright, let's look here and see how much health Earth Eater has. I have no idea. I know he's gonna be a huge pain though. Okay, he doesn't show up in this section of the book. Maybe he shows up. No idea. Maybe he's up towards the end. No? Okay. Looks like I'm just gonna have to look it up online. That's something that I find myself doing a lot anyway. Looking stuff up online. Alright, FFX, Earth Eater. So he's the guy that drops the Lux Spheres. Earth Eater, Final Fantasy X. Yeah. Stats. Okay, he has 1.3 million hit points. So, a little less, which is good, because we have to fight him 7 times the amount that we have to fight Greater Sphere. So, it'll be fun though. Need max stats. You need to get all the max stats.
Is all that in the book?
Well, it's some of it is just stuff that I know. I'm not sure. I couldn't find the originals in this book. I didn't see the original creations in this book, which does kind of suck. But it does go all the way through the story and tell you everything that you need to do. One thing that we noticed during the playthrough, whenever we fought, let's see here. Yeah, this was it. Whenever we fought Yunalesca,
Aw darn.
yeah, whenever we fought Yunalesca, she doesn't have elemental weakness, immunity, anything. I don't think so anyway. But in this book, it says she has one of each: a weakness, absorption, immunity, and half damage. And yeah, we kind of laughed about that for a while. So I don't know if that's, you know, that's the only mistake that I noticed, but there could be more. Yeah, it's not a bad book though. If you're looking for a strategy guide, I'd recommend it, just because, you know, if you don't want to go pay $70 for the HD remaster guide, you know, that book will get you through. It'll get you through the main story and everything that you need. And it does go through most of the side quests. It does tell you how to get all of the celestial weapons. That's in there. All of the Blitzball players are in there for every team. All of their stats and levels. So if you really want Blitzball.
Okay, TY, for the heads up, I'm a fan of the Final Fantasy 10.
Oh yeah, definitely. Final Fantasy X is definitely a good one. I like this one and I like 12. Those two being my personal favorite of the series. Let's see here. Yeah, it goes all the way through Blitzball if you want to do that. It goes through all the additional hidden Aeons, all of the celestial weapons, airship stuff, Albed primers if you didn't do it, secret map locations. Let's see here. It tells you, it does tell you all the creations. Like, it will say everything that's in the arena, but I didn't see any stats for them. It does tell you what they drop, what their common and rare steals are, how much it costs to fight them, and all that stuff. So that's in there. And that goes for every creature that you can fight in the arena. Goes for Ramium Temple, doing all that stuff. Again, going through all the side quests of the game. So it's a good time. It's a good book.
good book are the best.
Oh yeah, definitely. You don't want a book that will mislead you. I didn't see if that was an overkill or not. Should have been an overkill. I don't think he would be hitting for any less than max at that health. I guess we'll see. If not, then we're at 16. If it was, then we're at 17. Or we might still be at 15 if you drop Dark Matter. Nope, it wasn't. So we're at 16 now. At least we're even number again. Alright, his strength and defense are finally all the way back up. His magic we're about to start. All of our glorious stats are coming back. Just think, we still have all of that up there to do. And I'm thinking we fill it with HP spheres after we get our luck all the way up. Try and get our health as high as possible. So, oh man, it's a long process, but it'll be worth it. Hopefully. I'm actually going to go ahead and save. Just to do it. Just to be safe. There. Okay. Alright. Fight monsters.
What do you recommend for the beginning of the game, Titus?
Alright, so for the beginning of the game, let me look. Alright, at the beginning of the game, with Titus, there isn't really far you can go with him, because a lot of it's locked off. Yeah, a lot of it is, like, a lot of his other pathways are locked behind stuff. I can't really remember what I did. I know I went up to slow, at least with him. I got Sloga. I think, and I could be wrong, but I think I veered off right as we hit Delay Buster. And there's a level 2 key sphere that we moved from. I could be wrong, and I probably am wrong. But I think that that's what I did, but I wouldn't recommend that. With Titus starts... Where does he start? I'm trying to think. He would start somewhere... Right... No. Not Threaten. No, doesn't start there. can't
Go
remember.
down.
Yeah, I think he starts right here, I think, with these three which I turned into HP nodes. Yeah, so you go through here, you get Flea, there's a lock right here, and then you have to go up over this way because that's a lock right there. So then you come up here, this is a lock and that's a lock, so you can come up and get this if you want. This is a lock right here, so then you come up and around through here, you go over here and get Slow, then you come up through there, come up over there, get Sloga, and you kind of noodle your way down through here. And this is where I was talking about. That's a level 2 lock originally. And I think by that point in the game you do have a level 2 key sphere. I'm probably wrong, but you get Delay Buster, then you can keep moving through, get Haste, however that word, that ability right there, Haste. I always pronounced it Hastaga, even though I know it's not Aga, it's Hastega, but I've always pronounced it Hastaga. And then that should be the end of his tree right there with Quick Hit. This is a lock, and then this moves into Yuna's tree. So you could, if you wanted to, move into Yuna's tree, come up in through here, go through and get all the nulls, get Asuna and Cure. If you really wanted to do that, you could continue going, like following along Yuna's path down into Riku and Lulu's path. Going through Riku's area right here, just kind of in general around here, getting yeah, so that right there was Holy and Full Life, and then up here this should be, yeah, so Mug, that's Riku. You know, come up in through her tree, then continue down, you know, just kind of work your way around the sphere grid up into Waka and Arin's area, and then, you know, kind of down into Kamari's. Or if you wanted to, rather than going down through hers, you could focus him more on a physical attacker and take him back up here and go into Orange Tree, which kind of sprawls out in this area, which then goes into Waka's, and then just kind of go clockwise rather than counterclockwise. If I remember right, I just went straight around with him. I took him down in through Yuna's tree, through Riku, and then Lulu. But I think that's what I did. It's been a while since I've had to do that, so I honestly can't remember. Alright, here we go. This stupid fight. Lux spheres, it's just ridiculous. Could I get by without 255 luck? Probably. But if I'm going to go through all this effort, I might as well go all the way. I'm already going to go through all of this. Might as well finish it.
Okay TYU, that will be a good help. For now I have my PS2 for Final Fantasy.
Yeah. PS2 is a good console. My we used to, whenever I played it, or I guess I didn't really play it back on PS2. It was my dad that played it, and I remember watching and going through the guide with him. But whenever he was playing through it, he used to be very not good at taking care of our discs for games and everything. And it wasn't entirely him. You know, I was a lot younger back then, and so was my sister. So we would leave discs out all the time, and they would get super scratched up and everything. And so we had 2 copies of Final Fantasy X for the PS2 that we had to keep switching back and forth between, because one of them was scratched, but it seemed like whenever you switched the disc, where it was scratched in one place, it wasn't in the other. So most of the time, it was pretty much every single time we went into a battle sequence, we had to switch the disc, and it was a pain. It was awful. But then again, I do know that at least the American version of Final Fantasy X did not have Dark Aeons or gosh, what am I thinking? The boss that, like, the super, like, 12.5 million hit point boss. Super boss. Penance, that's his name. Yeah, he's crazy. Penance is gonna be awful. Oh, I was hoping that maybe we could get off one more pain. But, I think it was the international version that introduced all Penance. I think it was the international version that introduced all of the Dark Aeons and Penance. Again, I could be wrong. I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure that was it. I just know that we didn't have them. So I would have remembered fighting those guys. They're cool though, I like them. I think they're really cool.
So how long you been play Fantasy 10?
That's a good question. I'm sure my dad got it whenever it came out. I would have been 2 or 1, I guess. 1 at the time it came out. Because it came out in 2001, I guess. Yeah. So I would have been a year old, or not even. I don't know the original release date. Whenever it initially came out. But I remember, I want to say when I was 6 or 7, my dad played through it. And that was what I was talking about whenever I sat there with him. And he had the guide and everything, and yeah. We just sat there, and I didn't really play, but, you know. Actually, I did play Blitzball. I remember that. I remember playing Blitzball. 18 Lux Spheres. Almost a third of the way. Almost a third of the way there. Yeah. So, but, I know whenever I saw it I had gone to GameStop for my birthday, because I had just gotten a bunch of stuff. Like, I had gotten some birthday money and everything, and, I went out to GameStop, and I'm like, oh, hey, look. They made a remaster for Final Fantasy X. What? So, Yeah. It's this, you know, the streams of it is whenever I guess whenever I started streaming it, that's whenever I got super into the game. And I started streaming it, it was actually this past summer, so 2017. And that stream started on June 1st, 2017. That was when I started, like, actually fully getting into it. So, and now, you know, it's just, it's something that I really do enjoy. Because it was a lot of fun streaming and having all of you guys come in during the summer, and, you know, it was a good time. I remember there were a lot of jokes that we started making, a lot of things that stuck during, you know, sometimes this occasional 9-hour stream that I used to do, which is probably a bit overkill, but oh man.
That Blitzball sucks for me. I don't really quite get the defense of the NPC.
Yeah. Blitzball is... I think I did 2 streams on Blitzball, and then I was, you know... I was determined to finish it up within 1, but I think it ended up being 2 or 3. It's one of those things that, like... I don't even know. Like, I really don't. To me, it just got boring really quick. Because something I ended up doing was, Brother. Brother is really good just because he's really fast. So what you do, or what I did anyway, you get Brother, you score 1 goal with him, and then you just swim around. You get the ball, you take him, take manual control, and just swim around in a circle. And as long as the enemy team doesn't catch you and tries to tackle you, you'll be fine. Now, of course, there was sometimes whenever I just wanted to score as many points as possible, but it ended up being what I said, just because, you know, just like, it was really grindy. Just waiting for the right reward for the tournament season. So... Cool. Oof.
I seen that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I'd recommend going about it, though. Because once I found that out, I was just like, how could I ever lose again? But then I got the world champion and I was done. I didn't want any more Blitzball. But I mean, like, you know, it can be enjoyable sometimes, but it's just the process of getting the world champion and getting all of Wakka's attack reels kind of burns you out. Kind of makes it not fun. Because like I said, I used to back whenever my dad did play through it, I played Blitzball for him to go get all these things and everything. Just because, you know, it was kind of the only thing that I knew how to do with Final Fantasy way back. So, yeah. It was, you know. Oh my gosh.
That what made my stop playing for a bit.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it one bit. There we go. See, this is the thing that made me stop playing for a bit. Getting the perfect sphere grid master trophy, where you have to completely fill in the sphere grid for everybody, which I did, and then I just kind of stopped playing for 6 months. But yeah. After that, I'm back now, and I'm sitting here trying to get all of my stats back up to 255, but I had to make room on the board for 60 Lux Spheres. So I went through and cleared out everything that wasn't a +4 to my stats, and there's quite a few holes. So it's pretty much wiping the entire board again. Just because almost everything that is a +4 is manually placed, almost. There were a few naturally placed +4s, but pretty much everything that's placed is, you know, manually placed. So, and it's a little bit disorganized, but I went through and I did all the math and came out to exactly how many spheres I needed to compensate for the lowest stat. So I went through after I deleted everything and counted up who had the lowest of what stat. Then I saw how many +4s it would take to get that stat up to a 255. And everything is in place except for the luck spheres. Other than luck, everything else is in place. I just have to light them up with everyone. Which is why some of their stats look like garbage right now. Kamari's look fine, because he's the one that I use to place all of them. And Riku's right half looks kind of okay, except for the luck. So, yeah. Oh, man. Sorry. I need to adjust my headset a little bit. It's a little tight. That's better. Not as much pressure on my ear. Alright. We're at, what, 20? I think that's what I said. 20 out of 60. I don't think I'm going to be getting them all tonight. I think I might only fight this guy a few more. We'll probably end up going to 30. 30 Lux Spheres, getting halfway there. And then pick back up sometime eventually. Maybe Friday. So I think I have something going on tomorrow. So probably end up picking this back up on Friday. Or depending on what time I get home tomorrow, might pick it up. Maybe I'll try right after school. Just stream for a few hours.
That cool is going to take my a bit for the max cause I just got a PS4.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it is gonna take a while. Yeah, that's awesome though that you got a PS4. It definitely is a good console. Yeah, Final Fantasy, the HD remake for it on PS4 wasn't really that expensive. I think I picked up my copy for around 20 bucks, I think. Whenever I got it. I think that's how much it was. I could be wrong. But, yeah, it wasn't too terribly expensive. You know, and considering everything that's in this game, I mean, you know, if you went through the playlist of Final Fantasy X on my channel and just looked at everything, like, I have so many hours on this game. It was definitely worth the 20 bucks. So, I have so many hours logged on this game. But yeah, if you're going for the 100% completion route, it definitely does. It takes all that time. For the most part, I've been fairly efficient with my time. For the most part, on streams. There are some times where I am away for a little bit, but I do try and be, you know, I do try and get stuff done while I'm playing. So, you know. If you are going for that 100% route on this, on the HD remake,
I have you viewed.
yeah, so you have been here for most of it, you know? Like, it's crazy. The amount of time that it takes to go all the way through this. It's gonna be sad when this is over. In all reality, we really don't have that much left. Once we... Oh my gosh! And Anima has 10 health. Oh my gosh. That's close. That was real close. Oh man. It's good that we can get one more pain off before Anima dies.
LOL.
Oh man. But yeah. So, you know, and especially if you're like me and you don't just want to go Yojimbo everything, just go Zanmato, all the Dark Aeons and Penance and stuff, you know, you want to actually fight them. I regret fighting the Dark Aeons that I did as of right now, because I've Zanmato'd every Dark Aeon that I had to fight. I've just Zanmato'd them, and I do kind of regret it, but there's not really much I can do now. I don't know what's gonna happen after the game, because I mean, I think I've done everything up until this point, other than the Dark Aeons, Penance. I went through all the one area that I can't remember the name of at the moment. Just trying to think. After the Dark Aeons and Penance, there's Ultima Weapon that I still have to fight. Or the Ultimate Weapon. Whatever the creation is. I still have to fight that. Actually, I don't know if I have fought all the creations. I'll go through and fight one of everything. Just before I leave for the final fight. I'll go through and fight one of everything. Just to make sure. Just to make sure I got it all. Who knows? We might even go for a little trip down memory lane. Go visit all the you know, all the areas where stuff has gone on. Might do that. Fight.
By the time you're done I will be play fantasy cause I do not have the fantasy on PS4.
$22 Lux Spheres out of 60 total that we need. Yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of stuff to do, so... And if I stick with that goal that I had mentioned earlier of trying to stream this 4 times a week...
Damn Tutu.
Tutu. No idea what you meant by that. Anyway, if I had, yeah, if I stick with that goal of trying to stream this 4 times a week, then I should be done soon. Within, like, I don't know. Maybe the next 2 weeks. Maybe. But I doubt that'll happen. Because it's a lot of grind after this. After we get all these Lux Spheres, then we have to go fight Earth Eater. And we have to fight him a lot. And then we have to fight Tonberry, and then Earth Eater, and then Tonberry, and then Earth Eater, and back and forth and back and forth. So, maybe 2 weeks is a bit of a understatement. Now that I'm actually thinking about it. But, I guess we'll see about that. And who knows, maybe I'll stream something else every once in a while. Like I said, I was streaming Borderlands with one of my very, very close friends, so... we enjoy doing that. It's always a lot of fun. Alright, hit me, just hit me. Don't do hydraulic press. No. No. Let's see here. I guess after this, we'll, after this, once 10 is over, I guess I'll actually try and do, Final Fantasy X 2. I'll go into it with an open mind, just, you know, I know a lot of people have very strong opinions on 10-2, but I'll go into it with an open mind and, you know, all that.
What do you have, the remaster or the original? I do not watch Final Fantasy.
This is the remaster. This is the HD remaster on PS4. So, yeah. Oh, I need to heal. Yeah, this is the HD remaster for it, so. Although I do still, I think, have both copies. Yeah, I still have both copies of my,
Okay.
Original. One for $34.99, one for $14.99. Gosh, this used to be expensive. Another one still has the guidebooks. I thought I felt a little bit of weight in there. Thought I felt the guidebooks. One thing I am super excited for, actually, I think that might be something that I look into streaming, is the Shadow of the Colossus remake. That's coming out very soon. That is something that I'm definitely going to be streaming. Because, yeah, while I was over there, while I was looking at my shelf, I see Ape Escape, which used to be one of my favorite games. Metal Gear Solid 3. No, that's Metal Gear 2. I don't know where my...
What did you say?
While I was looking at my shelf, I see a few games that I would really enjoy streaming. A few old PS2 games that I know are getting remade. Like, Shadow of the Colossus. It's gonna be a fun one. And I really want to stream that. Alright, let's see here. Items... What do we got? 24? Yep. Okay. Oh my gosh, fight. Yeah, so... Whenever that HD remaster comes out, I'll get it and, look into streaming that after we finish up Final Fantasy X. And I'm gonna try my hardest not to play it until after Final Fantasy. Yeah, but the music in this game is really, really nice. I haven't said that in a while, but I really wanted to say it. Because I love Final Fantasy. I love this music. Music in 12 is really good too. It's very different from a very big contrast from Final Fantasy X. But
oh darn, the first Final Fantasy I played was the 1-0. I tried the laced one, but I did like it.
the laced one. The do you mean Final Fantasy 15? I've seen stuff from Final Fantasy 15 and I don't really know how I feel about it. I haven't really looked into it too much, so I can't really say a lot, but I've seen a few things and I don't know. I'm not really too interested in playing it. Yeah, but 10 is the first one that I have any memory of. And then the next one I remember is 12. And then actually after that, I remember playing 4 on my Nintendo DS. So, that was a thing.
Oh no, the Final Fantasy 1-3.
Yeah. I didn't like 13. For me, 13 was too linear. Way too linear. I played, like, maybe the first hour of 13-1. I believe there were 3 different 13s. 3 games in the 13. But yeah, I played the first
Same.
one. Yeah, I played the first one for like an hour, and it was too linear for me. And plus, the combat system was just weird. I wasn't huge on it. Like, in 10, you run around, your screen shatters, you know, you kind of jump a little bit because you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. You know, and that's kind of part of the fun. You know, it's random encounters. And, in 13, you see what's there. You know, like, you know what you're running into. And I don't know why I'm using everybody to cure right now. I didn't really have to do that. It's okay though. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really too into it. Maybe if I tried it again, things would be different, but who knows? Probably not. Alright, come on, Titus. Final bluff. Yep.
Okay, so what are you on now for the luck?
That's a very good question. $26, which means I need to fight this guy 2 more times. Two more times. Alright, efficiency. Here we go. No more dilly-dallying, as they say. Greater sphere. Here we go. Come on. You can put yourself together a little bit quicker than that. That would be great. It just takes forever, because Ultima. If it didn't do Ultima every turn, every time I attacked. Oh my gosh. This fight would go so much quicker.
TY for the hell next 2 I have to go to bed for school. I have to get up at 5:30.
Alright. Well, night, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Thanks for, you know, coming back. Oh, man. I know it's been a while, but, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I will definitely be, hopefully streaming Friday. More of this, trying to get all 60 of these stupid Luck Spheres. So yeah. I'll see you around. Thanks for stopping by. Oh wait, hold on. Did I just mess this up? I may have just messed that up. I wasn't paying attention to the turn rotation. I hope she has one more turn. Okay, good. Because I saw red and I'm like, oh no, I messed up. Oh, no. Slice. Alright, that made this go by a lot faster. I think we still have Dark Anima waiting for us. Just thought about that. Dark Anima is still just kind of chilling out. That's funny.
Okay, I have to stop in and out for the streaming cause I have bowing practice for my school.
Bowing practice? Bowing practice. Not too sure what that is.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I am going to be streaming tomorrow or not, so yeah. It's a possibility, but if it does happen, it'll probably only be an hour and a half starting at 3 Eastern time.
Bowling, sorry.
Oh, bowling. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, you have fun with that. Bowling's awesome. I thought that would be the last one. Alright. Haven't gotten Dark Matter yet, you know. Just gonna knock on wood there. Hopefully we don't get it within the next 2. Alright, we have one more. Okay, I need to save. Just that way, we don't lose anything. Ooh. Wait, just in case something happens. Last one, hopefully. Here we go. Sorry.
TTY I got 220 is my highest. Well, I am out. Have fun. I will stay for this fight.
What's up? I got 220 as my highest. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, I enjoy bowling, but I'm, you know, what I was told is that like I tend to want to bowl through everything, so like, you know, just absolutely rocket the ball down the lane, and that's my issue. So last time I went bowling, I think my highest was 86, which is kind of embarrassing to say, but you know, yeah, that's crazy though. 220, that's crazy to me. Hopefully this is the last fight then. Yeah. Is starting to magic cure Titus.
Okay, Will, here is a tip I like. Go as far as you can to the right.
Go as far as you can to the right. Also, I know how to curve, but sometimes I mess it up, and I try. Maybe I try a bit too hard. Let's see here, white magic, cure Waka. I don't know when the next time I'll be bowling is, though. I don't really go very often, and that's another thing. I don't really get a lot of chance to practice it, so... I know Titus still has one full hit, because he can go down to about 6 before, before he starts getting away from max damage. Yeah. And that might be the final hit.
That all you can do is try. That all I do. See you tomorrow.
Alright. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
Alright. Okay, good. No dark matter. Whew. Items. 30 Lux Spheres. Oh my gosh. Getting the Fortune Spheres is going to be even worse. 30 Lux Spheres, though. I am happy with that. I think that is sufficient enough. We got 28 of them tonight. Meaning, next time, we got to get 30. And that took somewhere over 2 hours. I'm going to guess somewhere maybe in the range of just over 2 hours, actually. Because I wouldn't have started streaming until 7:30-ish, I think. I'm actually not sure. Oh, man. But yeah, that was a good time. Seen some people I haven't seen in a while. But, yeah, tomorrow, if I do stream, it will be earlier. It will be around 3, maybe. So, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. But, let's end with selling everything we don't need. Actually, no. There we go. 815,000 gil. That's what we got to work with. So, what's in this menu? Basic terms. CTB window. That's what that's called. What does CTB stand for? I don't know what CTB stands for. Alright, well. This was fun. Now we're starting to settle back into the way things had once been. So, yeah. Like I've been saying, it's good to be back. Good to be playing this game again. So, it's gonna suck when it's over. Because now that I'm back and actually enjoying doing this again, it's just like, oh hey, it is going to be over eventually, me playing Final Fantasy X. So, ooh, man. But yeah, so either tomorrow or Friday I'll be back. If it is tomorrow, like I said, it's going to be around 3 Eastern time, maybe a little bit later, and it won't be very long because I have to be somewhere at around 5. And then after that, it's, yeah, Friday, I should be good to play for a while, and, yeah. So, thank you guys for stopping by, and, I don't have my Twitter linked in, I do not have it linked in the description as of right now, but if you go back and look at one of the old streams, it's linked somewhere in one of them. Yeah, I always tweet whenever I'm going live or anything like that, so make sure you check that out in case you don't want to miss anything. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see all of you later.